Now, before we talk Chelsea, I would ask that you guys like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join the pride. Now, according to the Daily Mail, Brighton are interested in signing Chelsea midfielder Danny Drinkwater on loan. The Sunday edition of the tabloid claims that Brighton are a side interested in finally taking the central midfielder off Chelsea's hands in a 2-year stint that barely saw him on the pitch. I mean, the guy, it's really sad, his story, because he's not a bad player. He really isn't. He has been a victim of not being what a manager wants. Sarri's assessment of the player last season isn't inaccurate. He is a midfielder that is much suited for a two-man midfield, but he's average at best, and that's okay. That's why some players are worth 20 million and some players are worth 100 million. It's levels to it. He's not a bad player. If you put him in the right system, when he was at Leicester, he was actually good. He just isn't what we need right now, and he obviously wasn't going to get into the team. I had asked the question about a couple weeks ago if Lampard's reasoning for Ampadu going out on loan was because he barely featured last season. I was asking, what does that mean for Danny Drinkwater? He's barely played any games for Chelsea. He didn't play any competitive games for us last season. And then he only featured in a handful of games this preseason. He didn't even travel with the team to Germany against Mönchengladbach. He hasn't played in the last, I think the game before that he played it a few minutes, but that was about it. So it will make sense, Lampard has assessed both Drinkwater and Tiemoue Bakayoko, which I will be speaking on in a few seconds. But I just wanted to say, Danny Drinkwater, if he is to leave, I don't know if there's an option to buy at the end of the season. All I know is he's going. The Chelsea are really pushing for him to go out on loan, both him and Bakayoko. Now, according to the Standard, Chelsea are in talks with Galatasaray to offload Tiemoue Bakayoko on loan after failing to impress Lampard. The article does state that the Turkish giants, Galatasaray, have opened talks with Chelsea regarding signing Tiemoue Bakayoko on a 1-year loan this season. Now, as you guys know, Lampard hasn't been impressed by Bakayoko. He's had a not so impressive, should I say, I'm going to be nice, not so impressive preseason. It looks like the same player of 2 years ago, where he seems nervous. He just doesn't seem like the same player, And maybe it's best for him and his career that he moves, go elsewhere, go abroad. Because like I said, man, Bakayoko isn't a bad player. He's actually a decent player if you put the players around him right to protect his weaknesses. That's the reason why you build teams. You build teams that complement each other. And Chelsea aren't a team that's built on his style of play. I know he's physically strong, and people look at him. He makes the occasional run. He looks like a Yaya Toure at times, where he just runs at defenders, but he offers nothing. And I know I'm probably gonna get slated in the comments for saying that, but guys, literally, I'm not saying that he's exactly like Yaya Toure, but that's the first player that comes to mind. Like for example, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek reminds me of a young Yaya Toure. The way he runs at defenders, he's able to link up play. He's a complete number 8, right? I'm not saying Bakayoko is a number 8. That's my point. So don't say that I'm comparing the two. I'm really not. I'm just saying he's not a Yaya Toure. Even though he at times in games where he seems like he just needs that finishing product. He runs at defenders. He makes the occasional run at times. But anyways, I'm not gonna get on to that. You guys know. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. He's not Yaya Toure, but at times he runs at defenders. And people would think that he can be that player. He's not that player. Now, I also want to talk about Man United since we are playing them this Sunday. I thought it was Saturday, but it is Sunday. And I feel like I'm the only one that's confident about this game. I've seen all over Twitter, all in my comments, people are really scared of United, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I had this same people that were saying that we were gonna lose to Arsenal when we didn't have Loftus-Cheek and Kante was a question mark. They were saying that we were gonna get smashed by Arsenal. I don't understand this weak. I'm calling you guys. I'm not gonna call you guys weak mentality, but I'm just saying you guys don't have any confidence in your team. Like I just don't understand that. I don't. There's nothing in United that I've seen that intimidates me. Right? Just because they won every preseason game, that doesn't mean anything. You know who else won all their preseason games? Andrea Villas-Boas, right? When he was a Chelsea manager. He won every single preseason game, convincingly, might I add, and he was one of our worst managers in recent years, right? He got sacked, and Di Matteo had to finish his season because he didn't know how to use Lampard and Terry and Drogba, right? You had those three oxing. Yeah, they were in the twilight of their careers pretty much. They were still effective and still producing at a high rate, high level. You know, they weren't the same players they were when they were in their primes, but they were still very, very solid players, you know. But I just don't understand. I just don't understand the nervousness around this. You know, it's a different squad, right? It's a different squad, different circumstances. But Lampard did go to Old Trafford and beat him when he was at Derby County. You know, in the cup run that they had. So it's not like it's an impossible task. I don't know, just because they spent a few million on Harry Maguire and whoever else they're linked up with. You know. They're trying to get Dybala. According to reports, that's not happening. Dybala really doesn't want to go to United. Look, man, I'm just saying. I'm confident in my team because I feel like we have some problems defensively, but those are problems that I think will work themselves out as we find out our center half pairing, which it appears to be that it's going to be Zuma and somebody else, right? I think Zuma has solidified his spot in the first team, right? It's probably going to be David Luiz and Zuma. Whoever is the starting 11 against United, they need to be the players that have their first 5 games starting, right? They need to learn each other's. They need to get an understanding of one another. And I feel like once we get that established, then we can start rotating players because that's important. Players have to have. It's not just about putting a bunch of good players on the pitch. It's about chemistry, right? It's about relationships on the pitch, right? You have to build that understanding, you know. And I don't think, look, I'm gonna end this video by saying this. Well, 2 things actually. I'm willing to bet $20 US, right? $20 US. Whoever listen at the end of this video, because I know some people, you know, they watch 2 minutes of the video and they click out. But if you are a loyal subscriber and loyal fan, which most of you guys are, I'm willing to bet $20 on the first person that comments about this. We're gonna win, right? I think that I'm not gonna say we're gonna win, all right? I'm not gonna jinx us, right? But I'm confident that we're gonna get a proper result, whether that's a draw, which I really think a draw is kind of, you know, you know what I mean? I'm confident. I'm saying if I were to give a scoring prediction, 2-0 Chelsea or 3-1 Chelsea. I'm closer to 3-1 Chelsea because we have been creating chances, but we just haven't been clinical. I think we will be clinical. Chances will come at a premium, and we will take them. And I don't think we're going to get a clean sheet. So I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. I'm really confident about the season. And I just want to send good vibes, man. I don't like how some people are down in our team because of a few preseason games, right? Like, I understand, you know, that was our last preseason game. All the problems that we've had, that's no longer an excuse. But I'm just saying, man, we need to rally around our team and really bring it to Old Trafford. You know, you guys are lucky. You guys that are in England that can go to the games, because I would go to every single game if I could. That's my dream, to go to London and do these fam cams and all that stuff. I don't know how to do it, but that's my goal. You know, that's in the next 2 or 3 years. That's what I want this channel to be. Doing interviews, getting inside scoop. I've been, you know, doing my research and getting that, but I want my own sources. You know what I mean? Also, this is just speculation, guys. Look, just speculation. I'm just guessing. Right? Based off what I've seen and based off how I know Chelsea operates. Look, this is, once again, it's not being reported. It's not being anything, right? Other than it has been signed, the deal has been signed. Everybody knows that Hudson-Odoi has already signed the deal. But I expect, if we lose against United, which I don't think we will, I expect Hudson-Odoi's contract to be announced that he has signed the deal. Just to, you know, it's kind of a PR stunt. You know, you don't want everything going into turmoil. I think Chelsea have done a great job at masking the fact that we are in the transfer ban by, you know, hiring former legends and hiring Lampard. He sent good vibes to this, this toxic fan base at times, right? We are toxic, and we gotta solve that. We gotta stop going at each other's throats when at the end of the day we're all Chelsea fans. I don't understand why we can't just disagree with each other and have a debate, civilized debate, without going at each other and you know what I mean. So I know this is a bit of a rant. This is a different Let's Talk Chelsea, but this is how I feel about the game. I think that we will win against United. I'm very confident in that, and we shall see. Anyways, up to Chelsea. If you haven't already, subscribe to join the pride, because I do believe I'm the best YouTuber when it comes to interacting. I actually respond to every single comment because I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy days to watch my videos, even if they aren't the best quality. I have to really invest in my YouTube. I'm going to spend lots of my money this year on investing on my YouTube channel. But thank you guys for supporting me when I only had 50 subscribers, and you guys have been watching my videos and built this fantastic fan base, this fantastic community. And let's get 1,000 before United. I think we can do it. I am the best YouTuber when it comes to interacting with you guys. I do believe that personally. But anyways, guys, thank you for your support once again. I know I keep begging you guys to do it, but like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow when you like these videos and share them. So please do that for me. Okay. Up to Chelsea. That's me hitting my chest again. And I'm out.